Welcome guys to another Inktober 2020 video, and today we're going to be talking about the first days of Inktober 2020, going over my pieces and talking about whether I failed the challenge. So let's get started. Background, you guys are going to be watching my speed paint from day one, which was fish. And we'll be talking about that concept today as well. So that concept for fish, I had a character concept for this one. The mask, which is the symbol of fish, which is why it counts as Inktober fish. One was a lot of fun to make, and you guys are going to be seeing the process, in the background while I talk about my other pieces. Guys, were also posted on my Twitter. So if you haven't already, make sure to go follow my Twitter because that's where I'm also posting all my Inktober 2020 pieces. And yeah, so in case you didn't know where my pieces were going up, they're on Twitter at Legendary_Jorge. So yeah, follow me there. Have been fish, as I literally just said, and wisp, which you guys are seeing right now. For this one, I had a concept to do. I was looking a lot at Pinterest, and I was looking at Pokemon fusions, and I was like, okay. What if I do a Pokemon fusion between Chandelure and Executor? So that's kind of what I did for this one. It was an interesting concept. I've never drawn a Pokemon fusion, so I was like, oh, that's kind of fun for Inktober. And get a move called Will-O-Wisp, and it burns the opponent. So I thought this concept was pretty cool, and Executor was just kind of random. I just wanted to do something with multiple heads, and I was like, oh shit, what if Chandelure had multiple heads? So I just added heads to it. Like how the background turned out. This one was also posted on Twitter on time, and we'll talk about that right now when we get on to the next piece. Okay guys, so day 3 is where it starts to get a little questionable. This is because this is where I started not posting them. And I'll talk about that now. I was taking kind of a little break from social media, just from like posting and stuff, because like I'm not really used to posting like so much, and I've just been like on track with a schedule, or trying to keep on track with a schedule. I forgot to like do things for myself, and I was just like, I don't know, it was just making me more depressed. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna take a break from posting on Twitter and being active on all the medias I'm usually on all the digital social media platforms I'm usually on, and just take the weekend for myself, but still draw because I still love art. Like, art is still something that I do regardless of social media. It's just something that I enjoy. And so this is when I stopped, or when I didn't post it, but I did do it on time, and I have the receipts to prove it. You guys are seeing them right now. This was created on October the 3rd of 2020, and this was for the prompt bulk, and I kind of did a back of a human and the mouth because I was watching it this day, and I just kind of got Pennywise vibes, and Pennywise is freaking scary, so I was like, what if a human back had a big mouth like freaking Pennywise does? And that's kind of what I was going for in this one. Also, this was drawn to traditionally, and then brought into my photo editing app on my phone, and then I just played around with effects there, which is why the quality is like not as good as Photoshop, because I usually use Photoshop to draw. But I like something for Inktober that I want to work on, and that I have been working on, as you guys are going to see for the next pieces as well, is trying out new drawing programs, because I feel like I tend to stick around to my drawing programs, and I'm just like, okay, this art challenge is really going to help me, grow more as an artist. So I've definitely am and will continue to use Inktober as more of a it's like something that I can have fun doing, right? Like, I don't want to feel like forced to just be posting on it because it's like a social media challenge or whatever. Like, I honestly don't care about that aspect. I mean, like, I'm still posting, but like I care more about the art and whether I'm actually growing as an artist throughout this process, rather than just get a piece out just because it's gonna get likes on social media. And so yeah, I have the receipts for these next ones as well. The next one is day 4, which was radio, I believe. And for radio, I really just stuck to this concept of I'm just a voice on the internet, and no one really knows how I actually look like. So I went with this like help me concept, because as I was saying, I was kind of feeling like a little depressed, or just like a little like, I don't know how to describe it, just like down, like like kind of thinking like, what I do, does it like really matter? Does it impact people? And yeah, this piece is like, it's like emotional to me in a way, because like the concept, like I said, it was like just a voice on a radio, right? A voice on a radio, a voice on YouTube. I don't know, it's weird to describe, but that's just kind of more of a personal piece. And it's kind of also what I want to explore with Inktober. I want to explore my own artistic voice. So that's what I did for day 4. It's a little depressing, but it's fine. I keep it in the portfolio. And then day 5 was oh, day 5 is so funny. Next up, we have yesterday's piece, which was Rodent. And Rodent was, I drew this on my phone note app, so there is a bit of variety compared to my tablet note app because the system version is different. This one has transparency, so it was interesting to play around with transparency on a mobile device. Also keep in mind that these pieces that were made like on my phone and my tablet were just like, I just used my finger. I didn't use any of those like stylus pen thingies that I've seen people use like when they draw on the thing. It was just my finger, and so I've never drawn with just my finger. This is how it turned out. I don't know if I like love it. I mean, I don't hate it. It's supposed to be like a dead rat. Like it's supposed to be like poison, like rodent poison. Since my neighbors have a rat problem, and sometimes we see like rats like kind of close to our fence, so I'm just like, okay, someone get the guy. So, question answered. Have I failed the challenge? No, I haven't. I've been doing all of Inktober on time. Have I been keeping up with posting on social media? I haven't either. So. That's excellent. But noticing my art, like I was kind of talking about earlier with the artist voice and like the social media presence kind of topic. But at the end of the day, this is my art, and this is just something that I like to do on my free time, and it's something that I'm passionate about. So yeah, people are gonna like it, people are not gonna like it, but that's just how the world works. And then this next piece is my favorite piece so far. This is today's piece, Fancy. So I decided to draw myself, something that I don't really tend to do, kind of a portrait, because I don't have a face reveal anywhere on the internet. So that's kind of what I was going for this. I was kind of going for like the mask concept that I was going for earlier, because my first fish was actually supposed to be me with a mask, like at first, but then I'm just like, I wanted to do a character, but like this character is actually supposed to be me. It's like a self-portrait, like you know how like artists have their own self-portraits, like Picasso or whatever. This is mine. This is Jorge right here, and I have like this cute little skull mask to make it look like I'm dead, and then I gave him a tuxedo because the prompt was fancy. So like whenever I think fancy, I just think of tuxedo, and then the background is like this cool like ballroom lighting type of situation, kind of like a light, like a ring light. It's my favorite so far. It's my new profile picture, which is awesome. These were the first days of Inktober 2020. I hope you guys enjoyed them. I had a lot of fun making these, and I am going to continue having fun doing this challenge because it is a lot of fun. I do plan to do more exploration as I was talking about. Share some of the pieces that you guys have done over Twitter. Like just tweet them at me. I feel like as a sharing art platform, and I like it because it has that like at feature, kind of like Discord, you know, and like you can just at someone and like be like, look at my art. So that's why I think it's cool, you know, share some of the pieces you've made and comment them down below in the comments. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you guys liked it, and subscribe to this channel because I'm going to be posting more Inktober and art content very soon. So I hope you guys are ready for it, and do so if you like this type of content. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.